What's up, my Mind Your Money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on today's stock market news. And as always, hopefully you are in the market and not trying to time the market, because that is simply impossible to do. And as always, hopefully you're still not straddling the fence and you are investing into something that's appreciating over time, to include yourself. So let's see what's going on in the market, shall we? So it says NVDA to report high stakes Q3 earnings amid investor concerns over AI overbuilding. Say NVIDIA will report its highly anticipated third quarter earnings after the bell on Wednesday, its first such announcement since the company's market capitalization briefly eclipsed, briefly, because it's not that now, $5 trillion last month, right? That is gone. Let me see. What is NVIDIA currently market valuation? It's 4.5 trillion. That's still a lot of money. But it has lost $500 billion in a month, which is a lot of money, I would say. Hold on for a second. Let me look up something, because this will be a very important report. And I think if NVIDIA does not exceed in a major way expectations, you could see a downside in the entire stock market, because NVIDIA, again, is the most valued company in the world, and it affects the whole entire stock market. So keep fingers crossed and hope for the best. But I'm actually looking to find another report to read, because I don't like the one that I chose. So please give me a second, will you? Even though everyone's talking about NVIDIA, but I wanted a more broader article. But if I can't find one, then I may stick with what I have. What's going on? Oh, what's going on with Saudi? Okay, I'm just going to go back to what I was reading. So either way, the earnings reveal comes as Wall Street grows increasingly anxious over the state of the AI trade, with investors and analysts flagging bubble concerns amid high valuations. NVIDIA stock rose as much as 3% Wednesday in the lead up to earnings, but shares have lost around 10% since its latest all-time high amid a broader market slide. Like everything has been taking a hit lately. So even as other tech behemoths have reported strong earnings, the chip giant is the most important bellwether for the AI trade. Any miss or beat on projections set to impact price actions on a wide array of AI stocks. The report could also trigger a $320 billion swing in the chip maker's market value. Wow. Wow. According to the data from analyst firm Option Research and Technology Services, that would be the largest post-earnings move ever for NVIDIA, which will take it back to, we'll see what happens. According to Deepwater Asset Management managing partner Gene Munster, a beat and raise scenario may not necessarily be a good thing for the broader AI trade. So that's interesting. So even if they beat, he's saying that it may not be a good thing. The cross currents set up a catch-22 for the AI complex, because stronger guidance can amplify worries about overspending, while a modest raise could read as the first sign that growth is normalizing faster than expected, he wrote in a note to investors. Because these funds are trying to make money for their investors. So the report comes out that Peter Thiel's hedge fund sold off its entire roughly $100 million stake in AI. SoftBank Group also unloaded all of its NVIDIA stock valued at $5.8 billion as the company seeks to fund its own enormous AI bets. Yeah, why would you have billions of dollars sitting somewhere and you need it for something? So why not sell what you have in it so you can invest into yourself? And that's what I'm going to do around the end of this year. I'm going to look at my assets and see where I've made money, pull money out, and see where else I can invest the money to include into myself, into learning something, possibly getting a mentor, because I need help in a lot of areas. So that's what SoftBank is doing. And that's probably what Peter Thiel is doing as well. I don't know. I'm not Thiel. But it also follows remarks from Advanced Micro Devices CEO Lisa Su during the company's financial analyst day, during which she said that she believes the data center market will be worth as much as $1 trillion by 2030. Wow. So going into NVIDIA's earnings, investors will be on the lookout for how much the company's revenue continues to come up from hyperscalers like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. The chip designer regularly points out that roughly 50% of its data centers revenue comes from those giants, just those companies. And those companies are what's moving the market right now. And competition heats up with AMD and cloud players tout their own AI processors that Reliance could become a liability. So I guess, we're going to see, what happens. Hoping for the best, but you never know because the market has been all over the place lately. So we'll see. But it's, U.S. stocks are moving higher today. Position, again, for NVIDIA's crucial third earnings, which analysts say could swing the stock by as much as 7% and potentially steer the next leg of AI-driven market rally. Maybe. Currently, the Nasdaq rose 0.8%, the S&P 500 is up 0.5%, and the Dow is up 0.22%. So, this current rebound is coming after several sessions of sharp losses triggered by fears over big tech's acceleration, AI spending, and rising debt levels tied to massive data center expansion. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens today. All right, so I'm gonna end it here. Oh yeah, now live is my ebook, Mind Your Money Business ebook. It's only 41 pages. It's simple, easy read. It's only $3.99 on Amazon Kindle, where you can read it. So check it out. I have to look for it because it just populated yesterday. If I don't put it in the link within this bio, if I don't put the link in the bio of this video today, it will more than likely be in the bio of all videos after today for sure. Because I'm limited on time and I have so many windows open on my computer. So I don't want to screw anything up. But I'm going to end this video right now. But before I do so, you need to get out of debt, people. You need to get out of debt. You need to get out of debt because you need to get out of debt. In order for you to invest into just yourself, in order for you to save money, in order for you to take care of your family, you can't have a lot of overhead, expenses that's called debt. These lingering bills, student loan, car payments, personal loans, credit card debt. Those things are eating away at your cash. You need to start learning how to budget, creating a plan to get out of debt so that you can start teaching your children how to do the very same thing. Because whether you're paying attention or not, things are continuing to go up in price. Goods and services are becoming more and more expensive. So when goods and services are becoming more and more expensive, your money, the dollar in the US, doesn't go as far anymore. And that's what you call inflation. So if you're just leaving your money in the bank and you're not investing it to make more money, your money is losing value because the price of goods and services will continue to go up. What $20 buys today, it will not be able to buy in 5 or 10 years. But if you had that $20 invested and you consistently invest it every month, that $20 over and over, and the compounding interest, and if the stock market goes up 10%, you're going to continue to make 10% on that $20. Then you continue to invest, your money continues to make money. You will never be able to outwork your money if you invest it properly and smartly. You will never be able to do it. And I see so many people paying so little attention to what's happening around them. Like NVIDIA's earnings report, what AI is doing to the entire world, to the marketplace. How you now walk into convenience stores, self-checkout. How you now walk into restaurants or fast food places. You go to the kiosk and you order your food. You're seeing less and less people in some jobs. So it's going to affect people. Not saying that AI would take people out of jobs 100%, but it is removing people from some jobs. And a lot of those people are not paying attention to what's happening and learning the necessary skills to aid them in the future. You know, we need to start looking at what jobs, because of how the world is changing, is paying the most money. Yeah. So get out of debt, people. Create a plan. Start a budget. Need help? Let me know. Buy my ebook. Purchase my ebook. Read it. Simple read. Read it to your kids, co-workers, family, friends. Learn something, because what I'm saying in that book, I've learned a lot over the years. And it's better late than never to start changing. Once you change, everything around you changes. But you have to remember, you have to change first. You can't expect everything around you to change just because you feel as though you are a good person. You could be a good person that makes bad decisions. And because of those bad decisions, you're in a bad place. So when you stop making those decisions and you start thinking differently, you start acting differently, you start speaking differently, you start seeing where you need to make the necessary changes in order to get the results that you need and expect and desire out of life. But first you have to change this. And when you change this, and when you change that poverty way of thinking, your life changes. Okay, I guarantee you. I'm a living experience, a living example, not experience, a living example of changing mindset, because I grew up poor. I grew up with nothing. And yeah, I have a different mindset. Because of my mindset, I now know that that's the reason why I have the experiences that I have. That's the reason why I'm talking about the things that I'm talking about. Not saying that money is everything, because it's not, but it is an important asset that we must have and need in order to live in this life within this experience. For those of you that think that it's not important, then I will call you a fool. It's not the only thing, but it is one important thing. You know, the next, I would say the best thing is, outside of that is your relationships with your family and friends, and, also your health, because what is, a good relationship or money with poor health? So there are a lot of things that are also important in life other than money. But yeah, get your money up. All right, so I'm going to end this video. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think. Think, people. Damn, think. If you think anything at all, mind your business. Mind your money business. Pay attention to your life and stop paying so much attention to others and admiring their life. Start getting rid of some of these apps where you find yourself stuck to it, observing the lives of other people or the downfall of other people, the rising of other people. Start seeing yourself rising like the phoenix, right? Start making plans for your life, your children, your experiences and stop admiring the experiences of others. Because if they can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. Those good things, right? All right, so, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I pretending to be one. So any and all information on my channel is for entertainment purposes only, and just reflects my opinions, right? So please consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your hard-earned money. All right, you guys, take care, blessed, or stay blessed. Love you. Peace. Bye.